I'm going to show you how to change the spark plugs in a Prince engine, which is in the Citroen DS3 and actually all of these cars here. Now, the thing that baffled me was trying to find the right tool, and everywhere said get a 14mm plug socket or number 14 plug socket. So I went to my toolbox, I got the number 14 plug socket that I've always had. 14mm, as you can see, hopefully 14mm. Right, so I thought I had the right, well, I didn't think I had the right thing. I looked down the plug, I said that is nowhere near the right plug socket. It's not even, it won't even fit down the hole. I could see that just by looking at it. So I looked on the internet and everything was this, yeah, get a 14mm plug socket. Load of rubbish. So I went to the motor factors and I looked at all their tools and I saw this. I thought that looks more like the tool. So as you can see, these are very different, but they're both 14mm. Strangely, this has got 14mm on it and this has got 14mm on it. So they're both 14mm, but both totally different. That's massive, that's small. This one won't go anywhere near. This one will fit. So this is the one you want, the modern 14mm. If anyone can tell me why they changed it and when they changed it, that would be useful. But yeah, this is the one you want, the narrow. Anyway, let's get on with changing these plugs. Today I'm going to change some spark plugs on a Citroen DS. So first what you need to do is you need to access the spark plugs. You will need a T30 Torx to remove this cover. You need to pull these little catches up like that and it just pops the plug off. And then the best way I've found to get the coil pack off is you use a screwdriver and gently pry the pack up and then that pops off. You can get that off like that. Set that to one side. Need an extension bar obviously, which you can't see me doing, but I'm putting that on now. Down on the floor here. That's it. Right. Let's do the first one. So gently lower it in until you find it on there, and you've got to try and push it on. Make sure it's got the good grip. And then you get your ratchet. Get it in there. That's it. Gently. So on a Citroen, your cylinders are back to front. So this is number 1, that's number 2, that's number 3, that's number 4. So if you ever get a code come up for number 3 or number 4, they're up that end. Most cars, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. These go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, this is number 1. There we go. Number 1 is out, and I think, looking at the state of that, I don't think they've ever been changed. This car's got 52,000 miles on it, and I think they're the original plugs. Look at the state of that. I'm really glad that I thought about doing these now, after looking at that. This is what it shouldn't look like. Look at the state of that. This is what it should look like, and the tip is so much thicker on this. It's actually burnt the tip away on the old spark plugs. So I'm really glad that I got my customer to do these, because she didn't want to do it. She's a tight ass. She said, no, I'm not doing them, too expensive. They are expensive, I'll give them that. But I think that is past its shelf life. Look at that, look how thin the tip is. Best place for that is oh, look how burnt and brown it is around the, oh my god. Okay, so now to put it back in, you pop it in your tool. Try not to touch the end, because obviously, so you pop it back in your tool like that, and then you gently lower it in. and then start threading. So you want to thread by hand or by foot as far as you can so that you don't get any cross threading. Right, so that's as tight as I can do it by foot. So that's as tight as I can get it by foot. Just going to nip it up with the socket. Gently remove it. So, looks good down in there. Now, we're going to fit our new coil pack, brand new Bosch coil pack. Just gently lower them down in the hole. Wire out the way. Feel it suck onto the top of the plug. Pop your wire back on. Right, have a look down there, down the hole at the new spark plug. Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, so shiny.
Yeah, now we're going to put the new coil pack on. This one we only put on last week, so I know it's new. Right, just ease it into place. It does a little hissing noise. Pop the plug back on. I love the plugs on these, and then you just do that. Clips on. Beautiful. Right, that's 2 out of 4. This is number 3. Cylinder number 3. This one the plug doesn't seem to like coming off with the thing. This one's been done as well, hasn't it?
Yes, by the AA man.
This one was done by a non-professional. Right, just a little gentle tease up. There we go. And then set that to one side. That's another new coil pack.
Then was being able to send it.
Right, last one's going to have a new coil pack. Nice shiny new coil pack. If you're thinking of buying a Citroen DS3,
Don't.
well, we don't have to be that brutal, but yeah, don't. Right, just check they're all on, nice and snugly, and that's it. That is how you change your coil packs and your spark plugs on a Citroen DS3, but most cars are very